Hello and welcome to today's lesson. So in this lesson we're going to be looking at statistics and we're going to look at ungrouped data. So ungrouped data, this is the data that has not been placed in the classes. It has not been placed in classes like, for example, 2 less or equal to x less or equal to, let's say 3. So such type of data, we call it grouped data. But what we are dealing with today, we are looking at ungrouped data. And we are going to specifically talk about how to find the standard deviation of ungrouped data. So let's begin. We have a question here that reads, the table below shows the number of days that 52 learners at Masambililo school were absent in one school term. So days absent, then we have the frequency. Then we are looking at calculate standard deviation. Now in your examination, this question is going to give you 6 marks. So let's begin. Okay, so the way we do standard deviation, you draw a table first of all. And in this table, we are going to need a column for x. We are going to need a column for frequency. And we are going to need a column for fx. And we are going to need a column for x minus x bar squared. So these are the columns that we are going to need, 1, 2, 3. So for the x column, what we do is that we just pick the days absent. This is your x. And then what we do, we just write down like the first one is 0, the second one is 1, followed by 2, then we have 3, we have 4, we have 5, we have 6, and we have 7. So the next one for frequency, you can see that we have frequency here. So what we are going to do is just write down the frequency under this column. So we have 2, 3, 6, 7, 6, 9, 11, and the 6 itself. So the next column we have fx. Now in mathematics, when you have fx, it means that you are multiplying x, f and x. Okay, so we are going to be multiplying x and f. So for example, 0 times 2, which is 0. 1 times 3 is 3. 2 times 6, which is 12. 3 times 7. 3 times 7 will give us what? This is 21. 4 times 6 is going to give us what? Should be 42. 5 times 9. 5 times 9. What are we getting if we do 5 times 9? 45. Okay, 45. 6 times 11. This I think must be 66. 66. 7 times 6. 7 times 6? 42. 42. Okay, so we get 42. So next, we are going to find, because the next column requires that we use the x bar. So we are going to find the x bar. So the way we find the x bar is that we are going to add the fx, the summation of fx. So shall we just add this one? And what total are we finding? We are also going to be adding the frequency. And then what are we finding? So we have 0 plus 3. We have 0 plus 3 plus 12 plus 21 plus 42 plus 45 plus 66 plus 42. What are we getting? 231. So we should be getting 231. We are also going to sum the frequency, but now there's no need for us to sum the frequency because the summation of frequency has been given because we are told 52 learners at Masambililo school okay, the study was done on the learners at Masambililo school to find out how many days they were absent at school. So the summation of frequencies is going to be 52. But in an event where you are not given, you just sum the frequency, you add the way we did with f of x. Now, okay, so now to find the x bar, this one here, we're going to do x bar is found by summation of fx divided by summation of frequency. meaning summation of fx, which we just got to be 231, then divide this one by the summation of frequency, which is 52. So when we divide 231 divided by 52, what value are we getting? What value are we getting? 4.44. Okay, so 4.44. So this is our x bar. The next thing we are going to be doing is we are going to be subtracting x minus x bar, then we square the result. So we can be putting these values in a calculator, like in this case we have 0, our x is 0 for this row, our x is 0. We subtract x bar, which is 4.4, to the answer we get, we square. So we open bracket, do 0 minus 4.44, then we square after closing the bracket. We should be getting something like what? 19.71. We go to the next one, we open bracket, we have 1. So we have 1 subtracting our x bar, which is 4.44, close bracket, you square the result, we get 11.833. Next we have, this one we can round off to 4 since the next number is about 6. Next we go to 2. So you open bracket, you do 2 minus 4.44, cross bracket, you square. We are getting something like 5.954. Okay, next we go to the next row, which is 3 minus 4.44, cross bracket, square. We are getting 2.074 when you round off. Open bracket, the next one is 4, so we are getting 4 minus 4.44, cross you square, we are getting 0.1936. The next one, we open bracket, we punch 5, minus 4.44, cross bracket to square, we are getting 0.3136. Next, we open bracket, we have 6, minus 4.44, cross bracket squared, we are getting 2.434. And the last one is 7. 7 minus 4.44, cross bracket squared. This is giving us 554. Now the next part is we are going to also sum this column. We are going to sum this column. We are going to add all these figures. So that means we have 19.71 plus 11.834 plus 5.954 plus 2.074 plus 0.1936 plus 0.3136 plus 2.434 plus 6.554, and the total comes to about 49.0672. Okay, so when you sum, that's what you're getting. To now find the standard deviation. Standard deviation SD is given by the root of the summation of open bracket x minus x bar squared divided by the summation of frequency. Okay, divided by the summation of frequency, which is going to give us the summation of x minus x bar squared. We just found it to be 49.0672 divided by the summation of frequency, which is 52. So we begin by first dividing what we have in the bracket. So this 49.0672 divided by 52, and it's giving us 0.94. This is 0.944. So you square root the answer, then it gives us 0.971. Let me just square root again. 49.06 divided by 52, we are getting 0.94. Then the square root now of the answer. The square root of the answer is giving us 0.971. So this is how you calculate standard deviation of ungrouped data. Next, we are going to be looking at also standard deviation, how to do standard deviation of the grouped data so that we can compare the difference. So thank you for watching.